As you've no doubt heard, we're going to be shutting down Transbay train service on the first weekend of August, the 1st and the 2nd, and also over Labor Day weekend, the 5th, 6th, and 7th of September. And during the shutdown, we will have a lifeline bus bridge, and that's what we're here to talk about primarily today. This bus bridge is a cooperative effort. It's a regional response to this major work that we have to get done, the critical repair work we need to get done. And so 4 separate agencies are stepping up to the plate and providing buses and operators.
And we will be moving about 100,000 people by bus each day across the bridge between Oakland's 19th Street and San Francisco's Embarcadero Station while we perform critical maintenance projects. 94 buses in all. Every 45 seconds, with unprecedented exclusive on-ramps onto the bridge in both directions, we still want people to plan ahead. To prepare for traffic across the bridge, with 100,000 Transbay BART riders being displaced, there will be traffic, so we encourage people to stay on both sides on their side of the bay. To look at other transit options besides BART, check out www.511.org to explore these options. To allow for extra time, if you take BART across the bridge, the best case scenario is it'll be a 30-minute delay each way, and that's without traffic. So you should plan on at least 60 minutes of a delay on each way. And it won't be a one-seat ride. For some, you'll have to exit and enter the BART station twice and also board and get off a bus one time, which will make traveling BART difficult for some passengers, especially those with luggage, strollers, bikes, and in wheelchairs. We have taken this into account, and we've coordinated the escalator movement, and we'll have shuttles available to take passengers from elevator to elevator.
We will have full toll taker capabilities at the bridge. We will have additional tow service on the bridge. We figure because of the BART shutdown, we will have as many as 15 to 20,000 more vehicles per day on the Bay Bridge. We experienced about 15 to 20 minutes of delay on the weekends on the bridge during the peak periods. That could easily double to about 30 to 60 minutes, depending on the response. What we need motorists to do is to help avoid any unessential trips across the bridge. If they do have to travel, we ask that they allow additional time during their travel and use alternate routes.
So what we need to do is some critical track repair work between a section of track between West Oakland Station and the entrance to the Transbay Tube. It's called an interlocking, and this contains a number of switches that we use to move trains from one track to the other. Right now it's not really apparent to passengers because they're just going in one direction, but should we have a major service disruption, say in the Transbay Tube or anywhere between West Oakland Station and Montgomery Street Station, the people who dispatch our trains and move train traffic around have no flexibility. So we need to get in there, completely tear out that section of track and rebuild it. This means replacing 932 rail ties, about 2,000 feet of rail, and rebuilding all the switches. So what passengers will notice once this work is complete is a smoother, quieter ride across that section of track between West Oakland and the Transbay Tube. And what our train control people will be able to do is to mitigate serious service disruptions by turning trains and moving essentially trains in both directions on one track. Right now we're stuck with 2 one-way roads. We want to have 2 roads that have bi-directional traffic. They're also going to do work inside the Transbay Tube. This is a unique opportunity, unprecedented in BART history, that we're shutting Transbay service for repairs. So they're going to use every second that they have, and they're going to make sure they get out of the way in time for the morning commute when that weekday rolls around again.